We're gonna take on the world. We're gonna take on the world.
All right, guys, we're back at it again. We're live. The Third Eye Truth Theorem podcast, downtown St. Joseph, Michigan. This is May 20th, 2026. I am James Gill, your host. This is Joe Hill, the co-host. This is episode 183. Guys, we have some interesting guests on tonight. I'm eager to hear some of the stories they have to tell. Mark just enlightened us with the Dirty Sanchez story that he invented.
I invented the Dirty Sanchez.
Guys,
I'm not gonna lie. Every time I hear this, I retch a little bit inside.
First thing we start with.
I'm a little nervous about TikTok, but anyway, guys, welcome Mark Van Patten and Lee Ramirez. Guys, welcome to the show.
Oh, welcome,
Thank you,
guys.
James. Thank you, Joe.
Thank
What's
you.
that?
Thank you.
It's a
See, sound two again. And the millions of people watching above us right now. See them all? Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. All right, Joe.
So
Keep drinking, Joe.
Yeah.
I will. I'll drink my wine. Hell yeah. So my question is, when's the last time you guys been here? How you guys been?
It's been a year.
It's better than the 3.
We've been great.
So how long you guys been entertaining each other?
Since 1988.
Yeah.
Well, might have been 87 is when I first met Lee. I was dating a girl at St. Joe. Lee's a year behind me, so he was class of 87. I was class of 86.
Can we just say you're younger? Behind is really.
If that was the case, it's like 12 years behind.
Oh shit.
How do you really feel now?
Ugh.
Dude, I remember when I went to your 50th, so it's okay.
Yeah. I got video of him doing the baby shark.
I do too.
That
Who
was
was doing the
funny.
baby shark?
Lee was.
Leo.
Yeah, Jackie bought him one of those goofy ass shark helmets.
Yeah.
And he's up on stage trying to do the baby shark. And
Dude, you were there. You were
well, he was-
bartending.
yeah, but he was
I can't see
bartending.
it.
Yeah,
I can't see
okay.
it.
Yeah,
Probably
you were
making
bartending.
money.
Yeah, you were bartending that
I'm
night.
behind the wall, you know.
The
I
only money
know.
I made was every time you swiped your damn credit card
I
on my
know.
butt cheeks.
That was at Sandbar like 4 years ago. That was funny. Joe. So somebody runs up and says, "Oh, play Freebird," and we're like, and Schneider gets on. Our former lead guitar player John goes, "We'll do Freebird if somebody tips us $100." So people start walking up and putting money in the tip box, and Joe like, "I don't have any money," so he walks up and he slides his
Slides
credit
my
card
credit
down
card.
and leaves crack
And
his
that
ass.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they caught it on film and everything.
He swiped his
I did.
That's correct.
And then when Joe went to go use his debit card to go buy
Yeah.
another bottle of wine, it malfunctioned
A
because
decline.
Actually, no,
there was
James.
Samoan ass cheese all over it.
No, it's okay. James touched it later on that night.
I didn't touch it.
It was that night.
No, I didn't touch the strip.
You hope not.
Yeah. Put the
Yeah,
whole
you-
card in his ass?
Is that where I got pink
No.
eye from?
No, it wasn't directly in his ass. No, look at you.
Not like the chocolate starfish, but I mean, yeah, I Liv was sweating
It
on
was pretty- it
stage
was pretty-
all
it
night
was pretty good.
long.
Oh,
There was-
were you sweating?
Lee, sorry, man. Everybody
I-
come back to you.
I feel icky right now.
That's just a side effect of the
All
madness.
right, all right. Actually, let's get the nitty gritty down more than anything. So the reason we actually brought you guys on before all the other
Is this an ambush?
yes, before all the other stories do come about, you guys are coming up with your you guys are the first band that I know that started a tour in Southwest Michigan,
Oh yeah.
and that is fucking awesome for you guys.
You know what?
You guys are the one that call it every time every year comes around this time of the year. We're doing the Southwest Michigan tour, or you guys are calling it something different every year.
It's a regional tour.
It is.
I mean, yeah, we're not in a bus. Yeah, we only have a roadie. So, so I mean, it's not like we're like this giant production, but you know who really inspired me to work the marketing angle like that is Jimmy Watkins from White Summer.
Really?
Well, if you look at anything Jimmy has put out, genius, absolute genius. And I mean, the guy's got what 4 or 5 decades under his
Yeah.
belt of playing with White
Yeah.
Summer in some form or another. And I am ashamed to admit I finally saw them for the first time a couple weeks ago when they were at the Dank Concert Arena.
Yeah. That's what it's called now.
That's
what
what,
it's called?
Jimmy calls it. now.
Oh, okay.
If you see where I'm going
Wait
with
a
the
minute.
genius of the marketing.
I used to live down the street from that place. I never knew that was called.
It's not what it's called. It's called
It's-
it's called the Donk.
It's called the Deutsche Amerikaner Nationalistic Congress.
Actually, that is true. How you said it.
Well, I could enlighten you with some more German tidbits because the guys I came up with in printing back in the day when I started.
Yeah.
Hast du schwarze Lederunterhosen an? Kannst mein Arsch ablecken? You guys want to get shut down tonight? Yeah. Should I keep
Yeah.
going?
Don't cuss.
Oh, even in another language?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
because I knew what you said on that one.
I had no clue.
I'm right there with you.
I was just waiting for someone like Hitler to pop through that door. over
No,
there.
no. No.
That's German. He's Austrian. Sorry.
Still, he's
Get it straight.
Anyway, so yeah, the Southwest Michigan area. I mean,
did he not run Germany, motherfucker? Yes or
Let
no?
him tell the
Yes
story.
or no? Yes or no?
Yeah.
wait a minute. I
Oh,
thought we
shut
couldn't
up.
cuss. The host can
You
cuss, but I
Yeah,
can't.
You can.
Oh,
Oh,
I
you
can?
can cuss. You just can't cuss in a different language.
Ball crud.
But what are you saying about the tour? That's what I want to know.
Okay, so yes, I'm. It's not a tour
It
per se.
is.
Like I said,
like
but-
it.
Well, we're. How do I put it? You gotta put. Anybody can go out and go, hey, we're playing at
Yeah.
this blah 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 Joe's bar, but if you at least make it sound more exciting than just hey Joe's bar, and it's kind of a dig. I'm not going to say at who or why, but over the last couple of years, I like to kind of poke the bear.
Stir the pot.
Well, I don't know if you remember, like 3-4 years ago, it was the all live, no tracks regional tour.
Yeah.
Apparently, I got scolded for that because apparently a lot of the bands that are using a lot of backing tracks took offense. Some of the Chicago bands specifically that realistically, it's a karaoke show.
Sound like you guys are.
I'm not opposed to using technology, but when you've got 3-part vocal harmonies in the background and keyboards and 2-3 guitar parts, and you see one person at the microphone, nobody else at the microphone, but you hear the vocals. You see the lead guitar player doing his leads, but then all of a sudden there's dual twin guitars behind him, and then keyboards everywhere, but no keyboard player. Sorry, that's not live. And the fact that we can pull off any of the songs that we do live, there's no reason not to be proud of that. So yeah, maybe I poked a little, but I don't care. I haven't been doing this for 38 years to sit back and
Right.
Damn, I
Poo-poo
forgot
anybody.
You've been doing it for that long. How about you, Lee? How long you been doing it?
Good Lord, I've never thought about it.
That's about the same.
No.
I've known this guy.
No, not with him, but I mean, you've been doing about playing the same or close to it, about 30.
I've been playing live for
Yeah.
at least 30. Yeah.
he took that hiatus to do college radio as JJ Steele.
My roommate was BB Gunn.
And what was your dance?
Wait a minute,
dance
you're
name?
being serious?
I'm being serious as finding out that red spot on your junk is herpes.
that is fucking serious. You've been doing it that long, and you stopped because you wanted to be a. I didn't know that.
Dad said, maybe you should go to college just in case this whole rock and roll thing doesn't work out. Look at me now.
He's on our podcast.
See, you're on your way, Lee. 57 years in, and man,
How old are you?
57 years old.
Damn. Makes me feel old myself. It does. Because I didn't know. We've been knowing each other, what? Almost a decade now. At least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least 10 years.
I didn't think it was that long. Honestly. Wow.
time flies when you're riding a scooter.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, it does. I love it. Hey, I love my scooter. I do. So where are all the places you're going to be going at for your mini tour?
This year's the quality over quantity tour, regional tour. We're kicking off. We've been on a hiatus since December or January.
December.
Last show was Four Winds, New Buffalo, Kankakee. We're kicking off our sound man, our newly acquired sound man, Mark Rutherford. He was on loan from Audioban. Josh Engel was using him for some of his gigs. And then, of course, John Hatter, our lead guitar player, he was working with Audioban too. So when we had moved John over to working on doing lead guitar and vocals, we were like, well, we don't have a sound guy. So he's like, we'll figure it out. So like we figured out the rotating roster of drummers, we also had a rotating roster of sound guys. So Mr. Rutherford is turning 50, and he has a family member that's on the board of directors at the St. Joe Kickers Club. So May 30th, all ages show, no cover.
Wow.
Food and beverages available for purchase. Must be 21 to drink, but they're going to handle all the incidentals as far as that goes. But showtime 7 to 10. Nice matinee hours that we've gotten accustomed to since
May what?
May 30th.
May 30th?
Yep. May 30th is our first show.
So that's
It's a
2 weeks,
Saturday.
2 weeks from now? Yeah.
2 weeks.
Oh, and I had a shout out for both of you guys. Jimmy says, wait,
Keep it out of your butt.
no, I had to scroll up. What he says, Lee, MVP, James, me,
Joe.
He says, I'm 59. I don't know. He has to tell his age. I don't know why. Why, Jimmy? Why? But and also
Cold fun.
yeah. He's actually subbed for you guys a couple times here and there for
Oh, yeah.
for
He
drumming.
did the first show that we had at Four Winds when Jeff had retired. Our original drummer Jeff had shoulder surgery and he had a torn rotator cuff, and he was just like, I can't do it. And maybe he's been jammed.
He
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Yes.
he jumps blind.
He is in the zone.
If you can catch him with his eyes open and take a picture of it, you're amazing.
Well, I would do contests on our Facebook page. I would say eyes open challenge. And at the end of the season, whoever had the best picture of Jeff with his eyes open during a gig,
It's amazing.
I'd give him a swag bag, hat. And
It is,
gloves.
it's fucking amazing. He does play.
Yeah. But it's funny. I would, while he's playing, I would turn around and walk back to the drums, and he'd go to hit a cymbal, and I'd grab the cymbal and mute it. And all of a sudden he'd like snap, like what? Then he'd realize it was me, like holding the cymbal quiet. I would do it every show, at least half a dozen times.
You guys are you are a practical joker, right? I know you've done.
He's very subtle.
Yeah,
No, he's not.
He-
Hey,
No,
Lee,
no,
what does
I-
this smell like?
yeah, he's done some things to Lee. And you normally pick out Lee all the time, or do you spread it around evenly?
Most
on
of
the
the
person.
time, Lee. Just, he's like the little brother vibe that,
Who's older?
By a year.
me.
I was just curious.
Me.
You?
Yeah, I'll be
Just by
I'll be
you say year.
58 this year.
Yeah, remember you said he was in St. Joe. He was dating a girl.
I know, but I just couldn't remember who was older. I thought you were younger. Sorry.
I just act younger.
Sorry, Lee.
I have the humor of a 12-year-old finding dad's stash of porn for the first time. Oh my God, what's that? Is that a Merkin?
sorry.
Nice pelt.
Now I really gotta ask. Well, how old were you when you first saw your first Playboy?
At my Uncle Barry's out in Fox Lake, Illinois. It was
You remember
1975, black and white, boxes full in the basement. It was a treasure trove. She was brunette, and my
Black
cousin,
and white.
my cousin came down. She goes, "I don't think we're supposed to be looking at these, but check this one out." He was a cop, and
I like he said in black and white. She's a brunette.
yeah, black and white. I guess you couldn't tell she was a redhead. Use your magic. Sears catalog ain't it anymore.
I got.
That's all.
Hey, you wanted this. Remember, you asked for this.
Well, we need a good laugh. Yes.
Okay. Hopefully, anybody else out there is gonna find the humor in this.
We are. I gotta go.
I don't apologize, but
I told you. So what other places besides probably 2121?
nope.
No, not there.
Nope.
So what's a tour besides Kickers? Well, where else can people see you?
Kickers, and then after that, we're doing the 250 bash at the Stevensville Legion. In
for
on River
Broad.
Highway.
July.
No,
3rd.
No.
that's July 3rd.
Yeah.
No, the 20th of June, I believe. Let me double check. Lee, say something intelligent while I do this. Kind of like when we're on stage, when I like make you talk and I'm doing stuff.
Are you a puppet?
I like biscuits. How was that?
I've got a picture of Lee in his vintage
Lee?
Iron Maiden shirt. I gotta show it to you.
What?
It's awesome. You didn't know I had this.
Oh,
Still fits.
If you guys couldn't see that, he had a busted can of biscuits. That's a picture.
Okay.
Still fits.
Hey, I'm going to show my age. Let me borrow your readers. They're so rock and roll.
At least he knows where they're at. You're not one of those yet. Where's my readers?
You
They're
haven't
on
reached
your
old
head.
man status until you have them on a chain hanging around your neck. Or they're on top of your head and you go,
Where are my readers?
where are my readers?
Where are my readers?
All right. Stevensville Legion, that's stop 2, June 20th. We're doing some new venues this year, which is really cool. June 27th, the following week, we are actually going to be at Oak Shores Campground up in Edwardsburg.
Wow.
Yeah.
How'd you get that?
Is
gig?
it Edwardsburg or Decatur?
That's between you, yeah.
Yeah. The manager, Deanne Zendler, her husband was a bass player of mine in the 90s in Mr. Grinch. And she's been trying to get us out to the campground for like the last 3 years. And by the time she figured out her schedule, ours was completely booked.
Did you say that was open or
No, that's a private event.
Okay.
Yeah, that one's a private event. Then we got this will be year 4 for the fireworks for Baroda Legion on July 3rd. That's free, no cover, open to the public, all ages.
We got invited to that one too.
Maximum shenanigans.
Baroda fireworks.
What day is that on?
The 3rd. I know it's
3rd is a Friday, I believe.
Yeah.
I know we had to pick the 4th.
I have that. I'm gonna have that day off anyway.
We had to pick. We definitely got invited to the 4th though on that one.
Mhm.
Oh, we got Joe Rue
Mhm.
from Lake. What's it called? So he shoots the fireworks off in New Buffalo.
It's a late time.
Yeah, Lake Time Brewing. Thank you. He invited to the New Buffalo,
Oh, yeah.
and he sets them all off, and so he invited us to go out there for that.
Nice.
So, and we said, yeah, we'll do a live show from that.
Oh, that's
later
cool.
on, and let's just see the fireworks and stuff like that. So
Yeah, that's the best part about the July 3rd fireworks. They launch them off less than 30 yards from behind the stage.
yeah,
where
I
we
know,
play.
dude. It's
And it's
Yeah.
the best seat in the house. I mean, we're getting done on stage, we're changing clothes, and all of a sudden we walk out and boom! It's like right above your head.
Yep.
I mean, it's awesome. Best seat I've ever gotten at the fireworks.
who invites? I gotta go back to our shows.
Invite us what?
To the Baroda ones.
No, I don't remember
Somebody
that
did.
one.
I know. Somebody did.
We're back at the Sandbar in August.
So, how many shows do you have in this little mini tour?
Did somebody come to you going, man, that idiot Van Patten, he's saying it's a tour. It's not a tour. They're playing 12 shows.
No, I like how it says a
Count that as a
tour.
tour.
Okay.
I do. I like it. I think it's awesome little pretty much shindig that you have going on, because a lot of people don't call it in the summer. So long. You have day jobs. You guys have everything else in the world. Nothing matters besides your own life. You don't for your life depending on music at all.
True. I mean,
You guys done it. You guys, like you said, you did it for so long, for 38 years. You did it for 30 years. This is not your main priority anymore. It's not.
it's
And
not.
I love that.
There's no 401k.
Yeah.
For old rock stars or be rock stars. I mean,
You're trying not to make it big. You do it for fun to make it that time.
here's the thing. I mean, I used to tell the guys in 7:30, and it wasn't any get them pumped up before the show, but I would tell them, go out and perform and be the closest thing to a rock star that any of these people are going to see, because they want that escapism of a crappy job, a divorce,
Yeah.
kids that are getting suspended because they got caught, trying to shave the class hamster, whatever. But
You had to go there.
well, yeah.
That's the greatest example of all time.
Well, and that's the thing, though. I mean, whether you're on a stage that's 2 inches high or 5 feet high, if you can include people in the show instead of saying you're here for me.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're here for you. But Lee knows
That's what
the trade-off of energy. You can feel when people are. That's the thing that we love about Baroda, is they appreciate the fact that it's a give and take. We will give 110%, but you can tell when they're into it and they're appreciative.
So here's a good question for you for Baroda, since you brought the Baroda fireworks. It's a family-friendly show. I know that because a lot of people do bring their kids to the fireworks.
Right.
Do you have to be 21? Question. Do you have to be 21 in to hear you guys?
Nope.
No. All right. So my
Big
next
wristband.
question is: do you guys change your music up just for different venues that you do a family fun type of, like you're doing the Kickers, you're doing Baroda? Are you doing more music differently than you would for another person?
This guy has always been the one that sets up the set list, and he does an excellent job of knowing where we're going, what's going to fly, and to try to rein the rest of us yahoos in as far as content is concerned.
I mean, we'll edit ourselves quickly.
Yeah, that part I
for a
understand,
show.
but
I mean, if we're playing some type of event where we know that a Metallica medley isn't going to fly, well, I'll leave it out.
yeah.
I try and craft our set lists. Sometimes we get into a habit of doing the same stuff. I mean, one year we had a friend of ours from Coloma. He saw us out at the Strand in Dowagiac. Well, the next night we were at Chill Hill, and I believe my wife overheard him say, "Oh man, they did the exact same set as they did last night." but that year we did 38 shows from March until the end of the year. I mean, we were doing sometimes 3 shows a week, and that's unheard of for a bunch of people that have full-time jobs. So Wednesday at Harbor Shores, Friday at Vineyard 2121, Saturday at Glad Peach Festival. It was like we were so roasted. What was that, by end of August?
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, we were just fried.
I don't even think it took till the end of August.
No.
It can't be. If you guys doing that many shows out there, you're almost like our friend here, Chris at PS.
Chris Chico?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
He's a more laid back on his daytime. This is his main job. I always told him, and he said he admitted it.
Right.
And we loved it for him because he told us out of type of sphere and how he's booking all the shows. He's doing this. He's doing. How hard is it to live a life of being a rock star like his band, and for you guys for 38 shows. Can't complain. Then, yeah, you change a set list, maybe a couple songs here and there, songs no matter what.
Right.
As long as you play them at a different time, because there's only one band that I timed it. I think it was Libido Funk. Libido Funk was the same time at 10 o'clock. They're playing the same song. I saw them back-to-back days, and you can do your watch by the time they done with their show.
Yeah.
And that's not the type of
Well,
band
it
I
goes
want.
along the
see.
point that Def Mojo particular song to start off the second set.
Yeah.
It gets people on the
Crazy
dance
Bitch.
floor.
It's all about the build.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about building it up through the second set.
Right.
But they played that song in the first set.
Yeah, they did,
at the
but-
sandbar. At the
yeah.
sandbar, they played that
Yeah.
song the first set.
Well, if it draws people's attention, I don't
Yeah.
see anything wrong with it.
Well, here's the thing. There are people, and I learned this DJing weddings for this will be my 37th year DJing wedding and corporate events. There's a certain amount of people that are going to dance no matter what. They don't need it to be dark. They don't need to be buzzed up. You're gonna have Aunt Sally that's coming up during dinner going, "Hey, when are you gonna play some fucking Bob Seger?" You know.
How'd that go?
Hey, when are you gonna play some fucking
Sound like
Bob
Harry
Seger?
Carey.
No, but you have Aunt Sally who is always going to be ready to dance. But what I've learned is that there people feel inhibited. So if it's an outdoor wedding and it doesn't get dark until 10 o'clock, you may not see a lot of people dance until the sun starts going down.
Yeah.
They love lights, you know. It's kind of like fireworks, you know. But you gotta build your set list so that and they're not throwaways. Your first set, we've geared more of our like sax oriented songs because we don't want to scare away. And we learned this at the wineries too. You've got older people that are kind of looking at you and judging you before you even hit the first note.
I give you that.
And it's like all of a sudden you bust into something where they kind of go, "Oh," and the retention by the time they're in the second set and they're buzzed up, well, then they're rocking out with the people that are 30 years younger than them because they're having a blast. They feel involved and they feel included. But if you blast out right out of the gate with Slayer, Hell Awaits, you know, 67-year-old Carl is going to be like, "Oh my God, what is this crap?"
I think that's how they even admitted it on the show, Def Mojo. They even admitted it when they played a couple wineries. They played a little bit heavier and they weren't used to people's reaction. And they said, maybe that's why we're not getting invited back. But I said, it's not what you're playing in my eyes at all. It's how you're throwing it out right away. Like they're heavy little early, then tone to the song because they'd make it their own way. You guys somewhat do play the original way. Granted, every time I hear certain songs, I think of you singing it, and how you play it and to the song every single time. But how you guys play the songs, it's key on thinking it's you guys.
Well, I got a question for you. What's the thing that makes you laugh at Mark unexpectedly?
The perverted shuffle.
Oh man, yeah, the perverted shuffle. We had these microphones are on stands. I'd show you.
No, you can still stand up and do it. You're
Uh,
on camera. It's okay.
the perverted shuffle. I think it was born of me trying to twerk. And
Yeah.
my wife told me, don't do that anymore because you look like a dog, like phantom humping through the middle of the living room. And so I did the perverted shuffle where I took my wireless mic and I was like chasing Lee around the stage with it. I was like, tapping at him with it.
Picture someone a scoliosis brace trying to wiggle.
Yeah.
That'll at least get you in the ballpark.
I was asked when we first started playing Four Winds not to do the perverted shuffle on stage because it would send the wrong message.
They told you not to do it?
No,
Oh.
John Schneider asked me not to. He was like, yeah, that's not the kind of impression we want to give right away. And then after we'd played there like 2 or 3 times, I was like, it's perverted shuffle time. They know me by now. Well, I've known the sound guy, the house sound guy, Tommy Cole. He recently just retired. He's had some health issues too, but Tommy, I've known him for 25 years. He was always super cool to work with, easy to work with. A little grouchy, but you know what? If you were in a bar 3-4 nights, well, you guys know, being in a bar 3 or 4 nights a week till 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but Joe wasn't working. He was working.
I've been working in bars all my life, assholes.
I've been working on draining the bars all my life.
Shit, I was a DJ, I was a bartender, I was a bar back. What more do you want from my asses?
Bareback, what?
You-
What kind of show is this?
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
2, 1, 2.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Credit card friendly.
Are they chapped?
No, not yet.
Not well. It's still early in the podcast. We're gonna put Machine before we leave for our finale.
Oh, damn it. Why is always Joe? Wait, oh, damn, I'm in the corner.
Nobody puts Joe Hill in the corner.
That's right. Hey, Scott, you're up. New guy.
FNG.
So, what were you saying about the shuffle
Oh,
and how
oh,
4 wins?
so yeah, I did the perverted shuffle and
How do people like it?
I don't know. It's hard to see a lot of times because when you're on a stage that big, it's hard to gauge people's reaction unless they're right in front of you. And I mean, we don't draw the kind of crowds that PS does. We don't have all we do.
No.
Don't have the trampolines and the video. Not taking anything
you
away
want
from what
stuff
they
like
do.
that, though?
No,
Okay.
no. We would rather be interactive on stage. Very organic as far as that goes. I mean, we did do some choreography, like dance hall days, where Lee and John Schneider would do the clockwise thing because they're cordless on their bass and guitars, and it's just something fun to watch. It's just not stuff that anybody else is really doing. But PS is anything that you do that's that over the top, people immediately compare you to PS because they are the benchmark of club and theater style entertainment.
For this area, from everything from Chicago to Battle Creek, I would say.
Right.
For them.
Well, and if you look at bands like Sushi Roll from Chicago.
See, I don't rate them as that, though.
Well,
They have a gimmick of dressing up, but not.
they've got the wardrobe
Yeah.
vibe and they've got their video screens and they're a karaoke band. And as far as I'm concerned, the fact that
I like it.
these Chicago bands are coming over here and making ridiculous amounts of money that these places are willing to pay them.
Yep.
It's almost insulting to bands that actually play their instruments.
I give you guys credit because you do play the instruments. You guys do sing. You guys have fun. You feel the heart.
4 vocalists in our band.
For heart. You have all heart in your guys' band. But my thing is, you consider they have heart too. I'm gonna defend the bigger guy on this one. It's the first time I defend a bigger guy. So the heart of PS, Sushi Roll, I would say even Libido Funk. They all have gimmicks, but they have gimmicks because no one thought of it then.
Right.
They have it now and they lived with it so long. You guys have a following behind you. You guys have a great following throughout this area. And you guys are almost up there with them. You have many years like them. You guys people know who you guys are. Who you guys it's like for
Gimmick.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they and mastered it to a degree where they joke a lot behind on stage.
Yeah, even in your guys' little gimmick that you guys have with all the other things I seen in my life with the monkey dance.
Oh, the baby
The
dance.
baby dance, sorry.
Nobody has
Sorry.
done the baby dance. That is
See?
original.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's
the
all
baby
original.
dance. Or
Now, that was organic as hell.
yeah,
I
or
mean, that
even that you guys do. You guys are. Even your symbol. People know who you guys are. I told a lot of people today that I get you have on. And they said, "Oh, I love watching that."
You guys don't want to be compared to any of those other bands, do
No.
you?
Well,
I would.
And as far as gimmicks,
Well, if the only gimmick we have is authenticity.
Yeah.
I
And
mean, you get. I mean,
and that
it's-
separates you from the rest of those guys.
I'm sorry, did you say autism?
no.
Oh, okay.
I said anus. No, our gimmick is authenticity. I mean, we don't try to be anything wrong. I mean, we get numbnuts that yell Slayer, and you know what? I was in a heavy metal band that used
Yeah.
to do Slayer, Pantera,
yeah, you were.
Motorhead,
Mhm.
Sepultura. I mean, we
You're in
played.
no, that's just not just one. You're in about 3 of those.
No, the Trip Hammer was like kind of the tip of the iceberg around here for like heavy stuff.
But you were in 3 different bands that played that kind of stuff.
Well, yeah, but we mixed it up.
Yeah.
I mean, it just like with what we do now in dartboard. I mean, we have a hard time like when we go to pick new songs to start learning while we're on a break. Try to tell everybody to picks. Vanity picks are songs that you may have been influenced by. You know, just because I think, well, like Lunatic Fringe, Red Rider. It was in the soundtrack for Vision Quest. Love that song. We could pull that song off all day long. But aside from 3 people at the bar drinking their eyeballs silly on Schlitz and, you know, hams, thank you, are going to go, yeah, Red Rider, brother. Yeah. Yes, Bronco would have. But you know, I hate to sound like when it comes to some of the stuff because I've totally flown to some of his picks, going, dude, I don't know about that one. But it's like there's a template that you like talking about was playing stuff right out of the I can let the stuff for her.
Yeah.
There's no knock on those guys. Those are off. There's
I don't like
Just
jealous.
light over.
You, you guys are aware that if you put a black light on by like Lee's legs or shoes, you may not. I mean, you may not like what you see. He'll tell you it's dog slobber, but why does it look like Jackson Pollock designed your shoes under black light, Lee?
Oh,
This is coming from a guy who likes to kiss the end of his glizzy before he takes a bite.
This is coming from the guy who likes to use a hollowed out hot dog as a straw in his beer.
Oh no.
I know you're gay.
That took a dark turn right there.
Okay, we probably better not do that because we don't want to get you guys in trouble with TikTok.
Hey, I don't know which one to grab now.
That's what she said. We could never get our original drummer Jeff to give us the rim job. I mean the rim shot. Whenever we would like, and he had the best mustache too.
I'm feeling icky again.
I mean, there are legendary mustaches. There's Tom Selleck. There's Burt Reynolds. There's
No, you're leaving one. The best one so far. Come on,
Ron Jeremy.
Nope. Sam Elliott.
Oh, Sam Elliott.
Yeah, you gotta go.
And then
You gotta go the old school. You gotta go with Sam Elliott. I'm sorry.
yeah.
He's never shaved that off in his life.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah.
Yes, he has.
When?
I'm trying to think of what the name of the movie was.
No, was it a big no? Was it Mel
Yeah.
Gibson?
Oh, Fathers.
No.
We were soldiers.
We were
Yeah,
soldiers.
We were soldiers. Yeah.
Yep.
He
He
was.
was.
I've never seen that one.
No mustache.
Really?
Nope.
Mhm.
That one's
Oh.
good. You call me grandpa and I'm fucking kill you.
Yeah, he was just standing up, just shooting.
Really?
Yeah, you never seen that movie?
No,
Oh, dude.
I've not seen the movie.
Netflix.
That's
It's
Great movie.
very good
I'll
movie.
actually, I watch it. I love Sam Elliott. Actually, he's a great actor.
Mhm.
Dude, he is.
Somebody had posted something about who would you want to narrate your life, and they had everybody from Morgan Freeman
Yeah.
and Samuel L. Jackson and all that, and I was like, I would take Sam Elliott, and
Denzel.
I thought about it, and like I've heard the ladies like a southern drawl, so it might make my life story sound interesting.
They all
Denzel.
have deeper voices too.
I'll take Denzel.
Yeah, soothing voices.
I want more. I want Samuel L. Jackson because he'll be dropping F-bombs
Yeah,
just like I
yeah.
have my whole life.
Yeah.
I would want Denzel.
Denzel, really?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe James Earl Jones or probably Sam Elliott. Yeah.
Because you're the Allstate guy.
What? What are
Because you have
talking
deep
about?
voice.
What are
you
you
have the
no,
Allstate guy.
just because they,
Yeah.
it sounds good when they talk.
Dang.
Lee, you?
Oh,
Wait
wait
for
for
one.
you to leave. He's like,
Frodo Baggins.
I like biscuits.
Biscuits.
Ain't got no gas in it.
Sleep.
Yeah, Carl from Sling Blade. That's why I want to do my life story to narrate my life story. Man, there was one time he invented a dirty
Got no
chance.
gas.
Mhm. He ain't got no gas.
I had another important question to ask. But
Important?
Yeah, it is. It's about you guys' band. So,
Or what?
your band.
Oh.
So you keep on talking about somewhat John left before. Has John left the band?
Oh yeah, John's.
So you had somebody else last year who took over for John.
John Hatter, our sound guy.
I like went from John to John.
We're only going to book Johns as our lead guitar player from now on. And if we can't find a guy named John, we're going to make him legally change his name to John. Even if it's like John Luc Picard or John Claude Van Damme, if it's French, Gean, Jean. No, it just happened that it was a lateral move. And, the thing is Doc Hatter, he had subbed on keys, bass,
Is he really a doctor?
doctor
Yeah.
of theologian studies. He has a doctorate in theologian studies.
What is that?
The Bible,
Okay.
religious studies.
Give me that look like it.
I thought you were Catholic.
I am Cali, but I didn't know that shit. Sorry.
Well,
It's
He
fine.
knows communion, and he was a choir
Yeah,
boy. He
yeah.
was an altar
bunch
boy.
of
He
Hail
knows that.
Marys and me
Yeah.
confessing.
Yeah, thank you.
I only went to confession once
I
as a
go all the
Catholic.
time. I
I
go all the
only
time.
went once.
I go once a month.
Dude, if I would have had to gone to confession for everything that I did from the time I was 9, I would have never gone to
Oh no,
school.
I freak out the
You
priest.
didn't
every
tell him
time.
about those Playboys, did you?
No.
I freak out the priest every time I do it. Sorry, I do. I always gotta say like 20 Hail Marys.
Hail Mary, full of grace, Lord is with you.
Yeah, 20
Start
times.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like writing on a chalkboard.
What do
You
you
wanna-
tell him?
Everything that I do in my life. I confess all my sins.
All right, here's
I do. I confess all my sins I've done ever in my life.
Did you tell him about that goat?
No, you were there though. You did it first. It's okay.
You watched.
he brought the mayonnaise and the razors.
You watched.
Yeah, you did it first. I want to see if you enjoyed it.
Was it any good? Okay, my
Was
turn.
it, Lee?
You weren't doing it right. Let me show you.
He said it wasn't bad.
Let me show you. Lee. You weren't doing that right.
No, go back to no. Sorry, we're
Which
getting off
one?
subject again.
Okay, really, that happens a lot with me.
I know.
I have a career doing that.
We always do.
Ask any of my friends.
This is the one show
And it
that
always
always
comes
gets off
back.
subjects.
It always comes back to square one.
Yes. Yes, we do.
All right, so John.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dr. John Hatter was our, and he had subbed.
He was 5 years. I've been touring with that guy for 5 years.
And this last February, March was, well, it would have been the January, I think. Yeah. Yeah. His very first show with us was Four Winds, New Buffalo.
Wow, that's a good show to
Yeah.
jump on board.
Cut your
Yep.
teeth on.
But he knows almost every song you guys played. He knows how to play songs.
every
It's
song
not
we
like
played.
he's not new to the guitar. So
No.
he could just jump right in and play.
The best thing about John is he admitted right out of the gate, and he said this without any preclusions or any hesitation. He said, "Hey, I'm not a shred guy. There's some songs that you guys are doing that aren't really in my wheelhouse." He says, I'll work on other stuff that, might suit me better." There were a few songs we had to drop just because it wasn't really his style, but we picked up other stuff and totally made up for it. Didn't lose.
Aren't you a shred guy though?
Oh
Look
no. I'm a meat-fingered, 3-chord, ham-fisted, self-taught guitar player. If it isn't a power chord, piss up a rope.
Well, I tried for you.
Well, I appreciate that.
I know you just totally just sunk that battleship.
No, I'm not gonna talk myself. I'm not gonna talk myself more than I'm only as good as the band that I work with.
Yeah.
I mean, there's never gonna be just there's one time has been a Mark Van Patten as like the name of the band, and that was for my 50th birthday, and that's when I had everybody come up and hodgepodge the band together for my 50th birthday. Mark Van Patten and Idle Hands, but I'm not important enough to.
That was
like
on
a
at
solo
Czars,
guy.
wasn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made Tom host my birthday
Yeah.
party. I basically said, "Tom, I'm going to beat you up, or I'm going to teach you how to shake hands like a man instead of like a
Wait a minute.
flaccid post porn scene." Tommy, I love
Do you remember? You remember who was in the band?
What?
Remember who was in the
Of
band?
course I do. Aaron Rowe from South Bend, Kevin Chodzinski, also from South Bend, Mishawaka. Jeff Davis was our drummer, and then Lee on bass, and myself, obviously, on slide whistle. And
Did you play the sax that day?
oh yeah,
But you did it very long because you got drunk.
I actually didn't get that.
Yeah, you got
time I remember we did those rounds of Jaeger bomb. First time I'd ever done a Jaeger bomb. I really don't think like I could tell
No.
you this crazy story about Rob Harmon and I from Def Mojo down at Czars. Oh boy. We drank like $300 between us on our bar tab. We
shit.
we ran out of Jägermeister. And then Larry, you going to go potty?
He's going.
Yes, I'm
Oh.
old and I drink stuff.
Man, you got the bladder of a stud field mouse. I'm gonna invest in some space diapers for you that like that chick wore to go cross country to
touched it.
Who did? No, you touched it.
I didn't touch it.
No,
You
Lee
did
was-
get the tequila earlier.
Oh, you're blaming me on that one?
Yeah, you
Oh.
did it. What you talking about? You trying to blame Lee?
No, I didn't blame Lee.
we. Who's we? You got a mouse in your pocket?
Yeah.
I didn't blame Lee. I was thinking, what happened? I was blaming you. So, Rob,
Yeah, Rob and I were at Czars, and at the time, Pantera's home video came out where they were like always daring each other. Oh, I'll give you $50 if you drink this bottle of salad dressing. Oh, blah, 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 blah. All right. Oh, hey man, go out there and offer that guy using that jackhammer, taking that sidewalk apart. They're on the tour bus, stopped, and they're like, "Oh, you tell that guy give him $100 to let you do it." And Dimebag Daryl gets out of the bus and he's like, "Hey man, it's just the dumbest stuff." I mean, so we got into that where each other to do, and so our bass player and his fiance showed up, and he's like, "All right," he goes, "I dare you to drink a shot of Jägermeister, chase it with a shot of Frank's Red Hot, and then chase that with a bottle of Coors Light." And I'm like, "What's in it for me?"
what's in it for me?
This got to be a catch.
He said, "What's in it for me, though?"
Yeah, but he said $20. He said, "But you can't puke all over the bar." You know, Rob and I were already a bottle and a half of Jägermeister in at that point. Chug, 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 chug. I was like, "Easy peasy, give me my money."
Start that.
No, I ended up having to call my wife and have her come pick us up. And so we drive to Rob's house in Baroda, drop him off. And that's where the first accident happened. I painted his driveway. And then it only got worse from there. I woke up naked in the bathroom with my hair on the toilet. And
That's when you had long hair, too. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, when you wake up the next day and you're alone, like in bed or in the bathroom, you know you really fucked up. I mean, there's that.
So you're telling me if you wake up to somebody you don't remember, that you're not attracted to anything in your life, you didn't fuck up?
Rephrase that.
Like I said, you said you're when you fucked up when you're in the bathroom or in bed alone. So you didn't fuck up when you're naked in bed, not knowing where you're at a house that.
Oh, that's pretty bad too. But if you have like a spouse or a significant other that slept on the couch while
she's
you're
pissed,
in, yeah, dude, that's bad.
Yeah,
That's bad.
yeah, I can see that one.
No, I've had a couple not so shining moments like that, and
Welcome back.
Did you finally get to the Dirty Sanchez story?
No,
Not yet.
we're waiting that for Tower.
they're building up.
Oh,
It's because they're
Well-
mixed.
yes, we do. Actually, I somewhat my so we didn't have to open that.
Why not?
I know I should have, but
Well,
Yeah, you
because
should've
from
did it all.
I know I did,
Why?
but I want to get down to the point why.
Well, you already know who they are.
No, I want to get to the point where again.
We got
Again.
2 hours.
I know. Oh, yeah, back to that. So when is your last date, though?
when is our last date?
Yeah, I can ask that question before. Top of the hour.
December.
Wow, you guys go away from your first show is next week, and your last show is in December.
December 11th at Four Winds, New Buffalo.
So you in the New Buffalo.
You know, we again, we're not as busy as we have been in the past, but that's by design. I mean, there's plenty of places that are still paying bands
Oh, I can.
$400-500 a night for you to bring all your own production, because no bands really carry their own sound and lights and people to run stuff anymore. It's not like the 80s. They're not around here.
Yeah, I
there's
know.
not.
I know. I'm realizing that when I start now booking bands for other places. Yes, I do understand that.
I mean, if you got to rent, which is fine. I mean, hey, less production to carry, less of a headache. But he and I, early on, we were just like, yeah. And it's like I have so much way of lighting and equipment and stuff like, so I'm just like, well, there's part of the production right there. And then, Lee started investing in speakers, sound reinforcement stuff, and then had all of a sudden he's like, oh, hey, we're going all wires and
Wow.
this, that, and oh yeah, he's a tech guy. He's a young guy. He's the youngest member of the band, actually.
How old is he?
38.
Yeah, I don't think he's 40 yet.
Oh,
Yeah, he is
Good for
the zygote of the band,
he's got the longest.
but he's got
beard,
the best resume. He was the smart one that went to school.
He's got a doctorate.
So, yeah, I mean,
But he doesn't got the street knowledge like you guys do.
no, but he keeps up. I mean, he's pretty snappy. He's very witty.
Yeah, he is.
He can be. He's a really good fit as far as like the humor level of what we do.
Jeez, I didn't know he was a doctorate.
Well, and he's also the associate pastor at Lakeshore Christian Church in Stevensville, where we rehearse. So we see a side of associate pastor Hatter that
How do you keep your mouth?
same.
I mean, do you cuss in church when you practice?
No. Let's just say it was an eye-opening experience the day I learned what a cuckold was, and I announced it in church at rehearsal.
Up at the ball behind us is a pool.
Basically,
It is actually.
Turning it on, it bubbles on its own.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's a little
That's creepy.
unsettling,
Yeah.
to say the least.
Correct.
That's creepy as fuck. I'm sorry. Ann says hi.
no, I mean,
Yeah, Ann says hi.
Hi,
Ann.
hi, Annie.
She's
Hey, give a
watching.
shout out
She's
to
watching right now.
your mom, Jessica. We love your mom. We're glad she's home and on the mend, and we can't wait to see her at the first show.
She hasn't texted yet. Sorry.
All right.
So you can do top of the hour.
All right. Guys, thank you for watching the Third Eye Truth Theorem. This is episode 183. We have Dartboard Compromise, Lee Ramirez, and Mark Van Patten on the show today. Guys, if you're watching on any of our platforms, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, any of those platforms, please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and maybe leave a comment if you want to. Guys, not to mention, we are almost at the pinnacle of our, I don't know, monetization, if you want to say that. If you just keep on liking YouTube, we can get to that point where we are monetized and making money off of this. Please and thank you. Let's get back to the show.
All right. Let's go back to the show. So to get to James's question,
No, just let Mark go ahead. Just tell the story.
tell the story of how you became
The originator.
the originator of.
Remember what it was?
Yeah, I want to see.
Say it.
No, it's dirty.
Of all the things you said in your life, this is dirty.
That's dirty. I've never done that in my life. Sorry.
All right. No,
The dirty
this-
Sanchez. Yes.
Okay. So I will try and condense this because I know we only have an hour left, but I could ramble on. And back when I was
takes
drinking,
more than an hour.
well, no, for me to elaborate on it and
Yeah.
for you to, some people work in oil and canvas, other work in clay. I work in words. I want to paint this picture for you so you are there. I want you
Dude,
to
he's
transport.
gonna know it. It's okay. Just do the short version.
Okay, short version. So it's a field trip for the seventh grade science classes, Lakeshore Junior High. We're on the buses to the Field Museum in Chicago. So all day, kids are running around the Field Museum, blah, 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 blah. So on the back of the bus that are those brown and white and red disc candies.
Oh, okay.
And they're chucking them at these two guys next to me on the other side of the aisle. And every once in a while, I'm hit with these candies. And if I tell these guys, I'm like, come on, quit throwing them back at them, they'll quit throwing them at you. And they're just like, oh. So they don't stop. And I keep getting hit. And finally, I grabbed the one kid and I said, listen, I get hit with one more piece of candy. I said, someone's getting thrown a beating. And they're like, oh, what are you going to do? Beat us up on the bus in front of the teacher? I was like, yeah, good point. So again, okay, I dig my finger in my belly, separate a very good team. And I have a finger full of just the most pungent, rank, prepubescent cheese on my finger. Jimmy Vitale was his name. And I stick my finger right like this over by the side of his face and go, hey, Jimmy, check this shit out. What?
Oh,
And he smears this belly button lather right across, and he puked on the girl in front of him in the front seat. Technically, that is an original variation of the Dirty Sanchez.
I love the wordplay.
See, I took you there, didn't I?
Yes.
I've been... And you didn't want him to start the show. Yes.
Better for the second half.
Oh, that's a great start for the first half. What are you talking about?
Oh, it's okay.
That's a
Invite me back next week.
Isn't it past your bedtime?
Oh man.
It is way past my bedtime.
We get that a lot.
Hey, can I, before you ask a question, can I just give a shout out? I want to shout out to our current band members and crews, Emma Corelli, crews, keyboards and vocals, Dr. John Hatter on rhythm, lead guitar, vocals, our newest addition, Joe, the wild man. Yeah. I mean, Joe McMillan. I've known Joe since we worked at the radio station.
Yes, he's still performing with you guys.
Oh, yeah, he's been our full-time drummer since July.
I love Joe.
Yeah, Joe's good people. But by the same token, I also want to thank all of the former members of this band, because without these other folks, there would be no Dartboard Compromise. Yeah. I mean, Fred Madron called me up, said, hey, you want to put something together? We got Craig Harris on keyboards. Jeff Davis joined. We got Lee out of retirement. Yeah. John along at a time when we were looking for, something a little different in guitar playing. And so all of the current and former members are really the lifeblood of what we do.
Actually, it is. I'll give you, I forgot that you had Jeff on.
Oh, Craig Harris?
Yeah, Craig, sorry. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Craig.
We've only had 2 keyboard players. We have had more guitar players than we've had keyboard players.
I forgot about him.
Yep, he was our original.
Yeah, he was the original.
Yep. Yeah, he does CNS Delivery Company with him and Scott.
I can't remember his last
name. I can't ever remember Scott's name. Yeah, those guys have been doing that thing, the duo, for a long time.
Oh, and Ann said, "Will do, love you."
She's good people. I tried to get her in a band with me and Jimmy Colford and Dave Cooper. I think you were in the band at the time when we tried to get Ann on board with keys, but she was helping raise her husband's 2 kids, and she's just like, I'd love to, but like,
you try to bring her on board with Pooh?
Yeah. Point of order.
Point of order. I was like, wait a minute.
That's the acronym.
You didn't know that?
No, didn't know.
I did. But
I'm glad you did, Joe.
I
didn't.
I've been calling Mark since shit. Since the 90s. Yeah.
That's not even the most ridiculous acronym we've ever had for a band.
I did not know that.
Did not know it.
Oh,
Yeah.
so we probably didn't bring you into any business decisions then at the time. Hey, Lee, by the way, we're getting a keyboard player. Okay.
So what is I'm gonna really probably regret asking you this, but what's the weirdest name that you were ever thinking of for any of your bands? Question for both of you guys. What's the weirdest name that you could ever think of that you were gonna name a band?
I'm plagiarizing from him. Boogaloo Douche Biscuits.
Well, I
Boogaloo douche biscuits?
Yes.
I like biscuits.
You must.
he likes Boogaloo Douche biscuits. Back in the day, I was kind of partial to Stale Dale and the Crooked Penis.
That's even a fucked up name. Sorry.
Wait a minute. They get worse or better.
Worse.
Herbie Lime Loins and the Vicious Clits. That was going to be a punk band. But recently, Chad and I from Def Mojo talked about this like extensively. We thought about calling ourselves a Wizard Fist.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm still stuck on the
you're still on
vicious clits.
biscuits? Vicious clits.
Herbie Lime Loins.
I've never seen a vicious clit at all, ever. That is vicious. Wow.
Say hi.
Angry.
So vicious.
Hi. How you doing?
Why is it so angry?
Does it have a tooth? I'm afraid.
I'm done.
Oh man, that's,
You asked.
I know. I was afraid to ask a question.
I wanted to start a punk country band called the Slut Shifters.
What are you gonna play?
I would go down and do a brown bag concert in St. Joe. I would just take over something.
But what were you gonna play? Like punk country? Like you're gonna make it your own and make it punk?
Yeah. I mean, it would be an original project. I mean, I could write a country song. I wrote a country song years ago called "I Know You've Been Kissing Because Your Lipstick's Missing." It was at the height of your track on cassette song.
that's
Catch-
catchy
that's
right there,
Kissing, kissing, goes your lipstick is missing. I've written on a like.
I want to try it now.
I just wrote a
What?
song not too long ago. I haven't written anything in a long dartboard for original material. There's just
You
not.
could swing one thing hard.
I've got so many songs written and tracked that have nobody's. I mean, people have probably heard them, but they've never been released.
Try it in between songs. Hey guys, what do you think about this?
They would never know, or just start singing it, and they would never know until you say,
Well, just
"Yeah."
Just sing
No
that
one ever
first
know.
little sentence you're just saying.
If there's a country song, if no one knows country that you guys been playing, all of a sudden you swing a country song, would they know it? If you just squeeze one in,
Probably.
no song, and they would not know until they start hearing it. Kind of fuck up a beat and melody. Everybody's copying everybody now.
Oh,
There's no way in hell you cannot copyright anybody in their life in general.
It's copperized.
I know, but
Well, no, wait.
Hey.
Wait a minute.
Fucking
know,
Joe
I know
over
myself.
here
You're
making up words.
I always make up words.
Copperized.
That's who I am.
feel
So-
like that's my suntan lotion.
The look on your
But-
face is like, what?
No one ever knows what song is what anymore. You play it, they're gonna bob, dance to it, have a good time. You would never know. You should try it one day. Not just that song, but try a song and see how it goes.
They don't like your idea.
No, actually, he's in and out on it because
Uh,
you won't know
They will.
yeah.
because they
If
might know
you-
your set then. Swing
Yeah,
a
but-
song in.
Well, here's the thing though. If what we've noticed, like say at Four Winds, if you hit a block of guaranteed panty removers and foot movers, I mean, if you original, just right, know, all of a sudden more sporting or than watching what the fuck and leave.
Mark is.
She's
Oh, look at you! You're totally.
she's
Your
a
body
fan.
has changed when I said who said it. Said it.
Yeah, she's
Yeah. Oh no.
she's a fan.
She said no bullshit.
She's been a fan for a long
Real
time.
as all way.
And stop it. You know, when we did 7:30 Sunday and I put that band together, I had a bunch of songs written and I needed a band, and
I remember that band. That band was awesome.
we had so much fun, and
We had a lot of fun.
we played with so many nationals. And you know what?
A lot of shots.
All these guys that get out and open for nationals, and they think it's like such a big deal, and it's not. I mean, good for you, yay. But unless you've got a national artist asking you out on tour with them and they're actually going to pay you, most bands are paying to get on these tours just for the exposure, hoping that they get noticed enough to be rock stars. So it looks good on a resume, but doesn't get you anything other than another show where they're saying, "Oh, hey, well, we'll pay your bar tab and give you $50." You know,
That's what you're
Right.
looking for? Shit. I need to hire you guys.
no.
Nah.
We had a lot of fun, especially like the board band, you know, opening for all the nationals that were down at Venetian. But it's like you remember some of the just lunacy around. I mean, remember the whole stupid nonsense with Billy Squire?
Yeah, I do remember Bill Squire
Yeah.
very well. Thank you.
They didn't want to. They didn't like the fifth wheel. They didn't
Yeah.
like the food. Billy Squire drags the mattress out of the fifth wheel trailer, his dressing room.
See,
Dave.
I wasn't fucking lying
I
about
didn't
that
say you were
story.
lying. Nobody said you were lying.
Dude, my wife, we were sitting there eating dinner at the
Yeah.
hospitality tent, and she goes, "Who the hell is that skangy ass meth head throwing the mattress up on top of the trailer?" And I'm like, "Oh, that's Billy. He's up there in a pair of jean shorts cut off with the pockets hanging out, no
And
shirt,
meditating.
gray."
Yeah.
Was he
Yeah,
meditating?
he's meditating on top of he wanted to meditate with the sun going down.
He wanted to meditate with his butthole in the air and get some like sun, whatever that's
All
called.
he did was sit there and just
Soul shine or
meditate.
whatever.
And I'm thinking, I told him not to fuck up the RVs
Trailer.
that we got.
Yeah. But he did.
Oh yeah, dude, he
Couldn't have been any worse than
fucking rock
that
star.
Scotty McCreary. Remember those guys?
That wasn't Scott. It was Josh.
I can't remember.
Yeah, it's fireworks. It's not a house. Venetian's not the one. I can say it as the job. My first year. That's how I got the nickname PP. No, Pavilion Pimp,
Oh,
because I got the
Oh.
drummer.
I heard this story. I know who you got into the trailer too. Let's just say we went to the same school together, and she was 2 years behind high school, and
Because the saw this beautiful blonde and kept on pointing at the Adam. He kept on pointing the drumstick at her. Said, "I want her backstage with me." I said, "All right, whatever. Well, okay." So I said, "All right." So I went up. I said, "Hey, the drummer wants to be behind it. Can my boyfriend come?" I said, I don't fucking care. Go right ahead. Yeah, you both can come. So I dragged him on because I was told that was my first year being second in charge of the stage. You get he told me whatever the band wants, they get. All right. The band gets what they get. Okay. And then all of a sudden the drummer says, "Hey, watch this door." What do you mean?
what's it gonna do? A trick?
I said, he says, "Watch the door. Let nobody come in or out. You're my bouncer." I went, "All right, whatever." All of a sudden, he took her and him back in the trailer, and all of a sudden, it's swaying like this. And all of a sudden,
Wait, whoa. Back up. Rewind a little bit. she brought her boyfriend back, and
Yeah, he's back in backstage. He's all happy because and classes. He's talking to the rest of the band and everything else.
distraction.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, some of
David
this
Cover. The trick's over here, but hey, you're over there.
Here's
So
nice cheeses that
Yeah,
we have. And
yeah.
have
Hey,
some
have
Jack
this
Dan-
have
Jack-
this scone while the
Yeah.
drummer's
Gets-
pounding your
yeah.
chest.
Band did not know this. Other band members didn't know this. He grabbed her right away.
on her for this.
Yeah, he did. So all of a sudden, I'm watching the door, and all of a sudden, I said, "Man," and it was the dad of the drummer. He says, "My son says I can come wherever I want to go." I went, "It's my first year." Okay, go ahead. So he's in the same room, not in the same room. He's in the living room part. He's in the bedroom, and it's still swaying like this. And all of a sudden, it's seen swaying like this. And all of a sudden, my boss, Mike, comes up and says, "What's with the trailer?" I went, I went, "You told me to do whatever the band says." He says, "No." I went, "Yeah."
They're making stains.
I went, "Yeah." He says, "We rent these." I went,
Krennic will not be happy.
I went, "I want to tell you, I'm sleeping on that one." And he looks at me and went, "Oh shit." And so he goes in, knocks on the door, stops it, and he says, "I was done anyways. It's okay."
Good timing.
And
Oh man.
and when we walk in, the dad's sitting in the chair, in one of the chairs.
Taught him well, didn't it?
The son's in the bedroom with a closed door. I'm walking in and went, "I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry." I'm like, I'm sure I'm getting fired.
It's a volunteer position and I'm
I know.
getting fired.
It's volunteer. I'm getting fired. I'm not gonna be insane. I'm always gonna shit. And all of a sudden, after that year, I was always known as the PP, Pavilion Pimp. I can get anything for anybody. Everybody, after
cheeses,
that,
Joe.
I know. I can distract anybody. Here's your food. Here's the rest of the band. Going this way. After that, it went from knowing from the backstage area to all of a sudden the next meeting we had for the next month, the security heard about it and says, "I heard you got somebody laid." I went, "Yeah, it was a band member." He said, "What band? At least was it the headliner?" I went, "Yeah, it was the headliner." I said, "Oh, at least you."
She went through with it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
There were stories of other things like that with this gal.
Yeah.
She was a sweet gal, but I've heard things over the years.
But yeah, after that, I was always known. Then I finally got the stage, but nothing happened like that until fucking Billy Squire put his matches on top of the roof, and I had one other one that wasn't as bad.
Yeah.
Mike's last year was the fireworks. He was pissed about the fireworks, but the only other time that something happened like that was another country band got a little bit too wild inside the RVs. They were just doing more shots where stuff was just pouring out and stuff like that. But yeah, we had fun times at Venetian.
Remember when I had that Kiss band
Yeah,
headline the River Stage? And
that was you.
I
That was
called-
your stage.
Yeah, that was my stage. At the end of the night, I'm calling on the two-way radio going, "Hey, can somebody from services bring me a mop? Looks like somebody just field dressed a pig on my stage." The Gene Simmons guy just blew blood all over this, and it looked like a crime scene.
Oh
And
wow.
everybody's cracking up on the radio going, "Seriously?" And I'm like, "You got to come see this. This is like criminal." Yeah.
I was running my own show, so I didn't hear anything on the radios because I turn my radios off when I'm on the stage
And why do you do that? Why do you do
because
that?
I can't hear anything else. So
Oh,
people
okay.
have to come running to me asking for
I got you.
stuff. Yeah, I remember that. We had a good time at Venetian though.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, James. What are you note taking over there?
Oh, I got something for the end for both of you guys.
No, it's he's writing his last.
No.
It's his last will and testament.
You don't even know what I'm doing.
I know.
He's writing down the names of the bands that you're going to steal one of those band names I had, and you're going to go start Stale Dale and the Crooked Penises.
No.
Stale James and the Vicious Clits. Joe, guess which one you're going to be?
No,
Oh,
it's gonna be on, it's
Clint, damn it!
gonna be on outside looking in
Thank God. I don't want to
while I'm doing this.
Hey, little fella.
You're vicious.
Look at this little guy peeking
You're
out.
angry, aren't you?
You're vicious. That's Scott. He's in the background.
What?
I said that's Scott. He's looking at the background.
No, you're gonna be doing. You
Oh,
with
I
Scott. Just watching. You're
My
watching
ass.
Lee do that.
My ass. What? The sheep.
Sorry, Lee. Sorry, man. I'm sorry, dude. Sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You
Look
did
who
it.
I'm in
you
a
did the
band
first.
with. You guys are fine.
I'm
So-
sorry, dude.
I do have a question for you, Lee. Of all when the first time you ever met this man right here, were you thinking, "Oh my God, what am I getting myself into?" After the years, you look back and thinking, if I could tell my little self back then, what am I got myself into? Would you tell yourself keep going?
Absolutely.
Oh, see, Marky does
Absolutely.
love you.
And his heart grew 3 sizes.
There
Would
was
you
a
really?
little bit of tension back in those days. I mean, there
Yeah,
was-
you guys fired me after 2 rehearsals.
What? What was
The first band. I remember that. you remember?
You fired me after 2
Yeah,
rehearsals.
they after 2 rehearsals, they fired him. When we asked them for the first time they ever met.
I admit,
Were you in that boat?
I-
Were you left out on that boat, Lee?
No,
Just say yes.
I don't think I was.
no.
It's like, Lee's like,
No.
definitely get rid of this.
It was in my garage.
he was in my garage.
It was. It started in his garage, and then it moved up to
Strong Scott. You got to pee?
Higman Park.
Where? You say Hemming Park?
That's where Scott Perry lived. Remember his mom lived
Oh,
up on the hill in
yeah.
Higman Park?
I have a question.
I don't think I've ever been to his house.
On
up
what
there.
site?
YouTube.
Oh.
Are we getting flagged?
No,
No, we
YouTube. I have a question on YouTube. I didn't go to YouTube yet.
Ask Mark about the Elvis on the river stage.
Oh,
There you go.
no.
Who asked that question? Say the name.
Jen Van Pat.
Oh, that's my wife. Didn't. All right, I'll make this brief. Too.
I'm watching TikTok. Sorry.
So
I mean on Facebook.
I had an Elvis impersonator from Chicago, and this guy was nothing like the king. Totally fake and bake, tan, bugged out
Yeah.
bodybuilder
Worst
Elvis.
one I've ever seen in my life.
He sounded good, but he was trying to do like the Vegas Elvis, like later on. But here's this guy, and he was a super nice guy,
Yeah.
super nice guy. But so here comes to the introduction of the show and songs and to keep the crowd going while he does a wardrobe change. Thanks a lot, by the way. And so here he comes off
Really
stage
is.
wearing this custom, the same designer that did Elvis's outfit
Some of the
made these
jumpsuits?
for this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the jumpsuits made them for this guy. So he's got this white patent leather, cool caped thing on, and he's like, "Hey, buddy, can you help me get out of this so I can get into the next outfit?" And I'm like, well, none of my kids would do it because they're all minors and they're like, "Fuck that." So I'm like, "Well, it's my stage. I'm responsible." So I'm
I
like, "Oh."
had older people. Sorry. I did.
So I'm like, okay. So I go in the trailer with him and he starts unzipping and he's trying to peel this wet leather jumpsuit off.
Yeah.
I had to peel this fucking guy like a banana. And here he is in tidy whitey Fruit of the Looms,
Sorry.
just golden brown tan, white socks, like gym socks. And I'm just like, and I'm literally peeling this thing off of him. And so I'm like, all right, you can get into the other stuff by yourself. You're on your own. But I was so scarred from that.
Oh,
I
I
was
can
just like,
imagine.
well, it smelled weird. and it was just unnerving because it's like you just helped undress
He didn't have anybody with him?
We had his girlfriend, but she was out front
Wait a minute.
Probably in
Googling.
another trailer.
Yeah, she wasn't in the trailer watching me, undress her husband, if that's what you mean. Not like you. I didn't get lucky like you did. I had undressed Elvis. I didn't get to watch a trailer rock while the boyfriend sat around eating,
Jesus.
Fig Newtons and Colby
My
Jack
thing
cheese.
is, why is she not peeling him?
I don't know. She wasn't around. He's like, hey, buddy, can you give me a hand?
Was she at my stage?
She probably was getting begged by the drummer from June Blossoms. Thanks, Jen. Thanks. I thought I had suppressed that memory. But
I'll
maybe
ask you
not.
this question.
Okay.
I got a question for both of you.
That's
You can
fine.
answer this first one because you're part of Venetian like I was. Of all the bands that you've seen that was on your stage alone, just your stage, which one would you love to bring back?
Hands down.
They're not around anymore.
I
though.
know. They're most of them aren't even playing
No,
anymore.
they're not.
I know Rose was out, the guitar player from the Philippines. She was actually out on the road with oh God, I can't remember where she said something famous.
Yeah.
I mean, she was amazing. She was super. Everybody in that band was super cool.
Yes, they
Adam,
were.
the singer, was just
They played
so
they played
gracious.
Czars a lot,
Uh-huh.
and they did an intersection. They toured all up and down the coast.
Yeah.
And they're a great band.
Yeah.
And they never took off from that.
Well, and that goes to show you that for every great band in the region, there are 10,000 killer bands in the area that nobody will ever hear of because it's all about luck as far as getting discovered.
So James, he had the river stage. I had the pavilion. His stage was everything from I would say hometown shows to maybe a B show type venue. Mine was a one opener that maybe they brought or they didn't bring, and to a headliner that was a B show that was like Sister Hazel, Luke Bryant,
Okay.
that type of atmosphere that was up and coming,
Yeah.
soon to be maybe gonna hit it big type of show. That was the difference between our two stages. He had that for how many years?
11 years.
I had mine. I was the honor study for Mike since I was 17 till it pretty much died. So
Pretty
Then-
much, or he died.
I don't say pretty much. It can always come back. That's
Nope.
it.
Not in the way everybody knew it. It just got too
It-
big, and
yeah.
the
It could always come back if it really wanted.
It pretty much died.
It pretty much died. I'm not saying it's dead.
It's about the whole
because
spirit
it-
is there.
The spirit
But
is
the
there.
infrastructure
Yeah.
and you know what made that festival were the volunteers.
Yes.
That spirit of the people that knew how to run that festival
Yeah.
is absolutely gone.
Yeah. They're now, actually I hate to say this like this, they are dying because of how old
Oh, they're
they
aged.
lived, how old the Venetian was and how to make it alive are now dying off of their own.
Oh, the people are
Yeah.
getting up too old.
Yeah. It's because we back.
You can't get.
Not how it could
Used to be.
Used to be.
Okay.
So you're saying ... was show
Requests from people, and they put on a great show, and they for a regional stage they did a great job, but I don't know if I could see them drawing 2,500 to 3 people to the Shadowland Pavilion.
No.
To put, like Blue Oyster Cult or a Kansas or an REO. I mean, they had catalogs with hits. That's why that was the template. They wanted bands that had name recognition but then what about when they had them? They came out and played one hit song.
Dude, that was one show that I love the most of all the shows out there that I help. That was one of the shows in my life. Then talking to them afterwards, they're phenomenal.
Kansas pulled that too, though.
Fuck Kansas.
Kansas, they did.
Kansas.
Isn't that the show where I almost beat up their tour manager because he ran off all my volunteers and screamed at that girl?
Yeah, because that was the year that they wanted to do an Elvis and lead right after the show. I said, "You're on fireworks day. There's no fucking possible way you can leave. I can't. I had to get so many cops just to export you out to the road. The fireworks are shooting off the pier right here." He said, "I don't care." I said, "I don't fucking care either. You're done now. You got paid.
Right.
You're on my own. You're on your time now. I don't care." And that was the first year I took over. And he looked at me and says, "Who are you?" I said, "I'm the one that's now running the stage, and I don't care what you do. You did your show. I'm done. I don't have to listen to you."
Do you remember the crap we put up
Cutthroat?
Dude, I was pissed.
Some of these road dogs? I mean, I get
it have to be direct.
Why? I mean, these guys are.
Thank you for my T-shirt. After that,
when I die, I will give you my Styx shirt that you never got. That you seem to remember all the time. That you were the only one that never got a Styx shirt. I still have it.
I have a Styx shirt.
You do?
Yeah, I always have a sticker. I don't have a no, I don't have a Styx shirt. I have an Yeah, you had the Styx shirt. I had the REO shirt.
And I don't even know how I got a Styx shirt. I think he said, "Fuck Joe Hill, Van Patten."
I do remember Styx shirt.
See, now it's coming back to him
because I have an REO. I have an REO, the best, and they signed it. The best of we have the best record. Oh, it was the best record of loading off for their
time wise.
Yeah, for that time wise for that year. And we were almost close to the last couple shows that they had.
Yeah.
Right now we have the best record. I went, fuck yeah, I'll write that on there because my stage crew was fucking phenomenal back then. Dude,
everybody that we worked with got so good at what they were doing.
Right.
We had back every year.
Took direction. Everybody, I know when I ran some of the smooth jazz and some of the summer jam shows, it would get a little sketchy. I mean, Lee ran a few shows with me. I think one of my favorite summer jam shows was 1,000 Horses.
They're awesome. Awesome show.
How those guys were. And you know what? The one thing that impressed me, I always trained my stage crew kids, when you're packing a vehicle or a trailer, just remember Nintendo Tetris.
Yep.
See an open space, find a case that looks like that. And I still have kids that get a hold of me that are saying, "Hey, I actually still use that to this day." But there was this girl, their tour manager for 1,000 Horses, and Lee and I were just jaw dropped the whole show. I mean, here she is. What was she? 5'2"?
Oh yeah, she was
98 pounds, soaking wet. And she's humping these $300 road cases.
Oh yeah,
just slinging them all over, using her head like she was judo, like she was Ronda Rousey. And so, end of the night, she's in there and she's just bang, bang. All right, that goes there. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, and Lee and I were just like, it was awesome. I mean, it was amazing.
Yeah.
So, Lee, my question is, of all the bands that you've seen throughout, because there's going to be a Venetian question, throughout Venetian and everything else, what band would you say, damn, that was fucking phenomenal show, or that you helped out or anything else on his stage or the one I ran?
Tesla.
That's a good one. That was all show. It was.
Shocked when he said that.
I was actually didn't think I was gonna say Tesla. I was gonna Cinderella.
I did not see that one.
Oh, you didn't see that one? Okay. Yeah. Tesla was a great show. And the opening,
I'll be honest, I never saw any of the headliners that we opened for because I always ended up going back to the Rivers. But that was the
that's
cool
why I
part.
didn't ask you that question.
I would get carted back from the pavilion, still in my stage clothes, carted through the festival. And people are just like, oh, who's that? Who's that? And I'm like, I'm nobody. But here you are getting carted through the festival like somebody important.
Yeah.
And it's just like, yeah, I got important shit to do. I got to go back to my stage and like drop stuff on my feet and sweat.
Yeah.
But I would go play Rockstar with Venetian, board band for a couple hours, and I'd go back to my stage, get changed, and come back and go, all right, well, it's still standing and nothing caught fire and nobody fell in the river. Yay.
Now, between both of you guys both ran different stages.
Yeah.
What's the level of difficulty for your crew and your stage to set up from start to finish?
What's the difference?
The difficulty
Oh, difficulty? There
on a
is-
scale of 1 to 10.
I would say there's no difficulty.
On a scale
It's
of
all-
1 to 10.
it's all-
For you, there's no difficulty, you piece of shit.
Was he
They would show up.
He
Oh
doesn't
my
do He didn't do any work. He did no work there.
My stage is already there. My stage is still there right now.
Mark, answer the question.
No, that's what he's getting at. My stage is there no matter what.
helping the production was like, having
Sean had it set.
Yeah, they did. And I mean, that was, but and per their writer, most of the time the production guys needed, at least a half dozen hands for load in and load out to, fly speakers and
Well,
lights.
when
and-
you had to run the pavilion, it was through Summer Jam. Summer Jam did not have like someone like Venetian. Venetian, like us, we had people. He's asking from Venetian, not when you
It
ran.
doesn't
the
matter.
pavilion.
It doesn't matter.
All right. So Venetian, my stage, the river stage got built from the ground up. 4x4 decking, scaffolding, the canopy, the sound, the lights. I mean, it was easily 2 full days of just building
Yeah.
the stage and all the production.
He had to build from the ground up.
Then we would have to fence it all in, tarp it up so you didn't have people walking by going, "Oh, who's here? Rockstars?" No, oh, it's
They're all sweaty.
No, it's all local bands.
yeah, that was what I really tried to change, and that's how I got involved. Was they didn't work with any of the local
Yeah.
bands other than somebody might have a contest
Some
going, "Oh,
third.
you get to open,"
Loin.
Mark Henry.
who was that?
Wait.
Mark Henry.
It was Henry something. Henry.
Yeah,
Henry Summer.
yeah. The local bands that I Tom John, if I put a local show together, will you let me run it?
Yeah.
And he brought me into the entertainment committee, and he's like, "Hey, Mark's got an idea." And the funny part of that was Tom had his bartender managing the stage. This guy didn't know his ass from a hot rock. Tom came to me and said, "Well, hey, if you help him run the stage, I'll let you do the show." Because Tom was on the entertainment committee for Venetian at the time.
Yeah.
He was.
And this guy didn't know the difference between a mic cord, an extension cord, or a guitar cord.
It was him, Gail, Mike, and me. So it was Tom, Mike, Gail, Brad, if you count Brad, and then me.
Well, Gary Checky was on the entertainment committee at the time too.
Yeah, at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's
So-
when we had the river stage.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, I mean, I said, yeah, I'll put the work in. And then after that, Minestra came to me going, "Hey, you interested in doing this again next year?" And I'm like, okay. And I caught a lot of grief over the years, not directly, but I heard from people going, "Well, I don't understand why they." It's one of the people on the festival committee all year long working, and then putting to 17-hour days as a volunteer.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, well, hey,
Oh.
you guys, we did so many cool shows. I mean, we opened for Blue Oyster Cult, Cheap Trick.
Cinderella,
No, we didn't do Cinderella.
Tesla.
No, that was Board Band. But between Board Band
Oh,
and
okay.
7:30 Sunday, I probably opened for 15 nationals over 10 years.
Yeah.
And again, it was fun. It was cool. It was nice to play with the big boy toys, but never got me
Didn't
any
get you
further
anywhere.
than
Hey,
just
Mark,
ooh, ah.
do you remember what year it was that the high winds took away your stage?
That was
No.
rain.
That was rain. Yeah.
But yeah, that was 2009 or 8 or 9. Yeah, they forgot to drop the canopy. They were supposed
Yeah.
to put it on a 45 and drop the canopy down to
Yeah.
the stage. Well, the lighting guys, Peeler and his guys, all decided. Well, I think Josh had a hand in it too.
Peeler.
They
I
all
miss
went
him.
up to the bar, and of course, Tom is putting on the funnest party in town, Venetian weekend. So those guys went up there and got all shit faced, and then they
That was
passed
you.
out.
What?
Yeah, that was probably your
that was
handiwork.
you.
What do you mean?
You were still working. You
That's
were
ours?
ours,
Feeding the
yeah.
drinks.
Feeding the drinks. He got
What year was this?
9.
Started 2013.
ever been part of Venetian. He's always been dipping both hands on that.
Well, if he
But
didn't
this
start,
festival wasn't around when I was working on SARS.
Yeah.
no, not 15 or
No.
13.
No.
Venetian was done on 12.
Was it that? I see. We finally got the answer.
Yeah,
We were asking that question. What? Oh, you weren't here that day. No, we asked that question a long time ago.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2011 was the last year.
No, that was the day that you weren't for that.
Yeah,
that
so
Monday
that's
show.
what it was. Yeah, you weren't here that
Yeah,
day.
you weren't here that day. Yeah, we were asking that question on, I think it was Death Mojo.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, 2011? That's
Now,
when we
a
stopped?
question for all three of you guys. What was the most frustrating thing about setting up a stage, working with different artists and things of that nature? What was the most frustrating part of
Tell you
all
mine.
that? Each one you can answer
I could
that.
tell you mine right away. The writers. For me, it was the writers because that's when I was still married. So it was the writers for me because I had to get the writers somewhat right. Yeah, we went through and marked off okay, whatever on some of the stuff, but some of the stuff I tried to do, like I would say for sticks, Tommy Shaw is a vegan.
Yeah.
We did a vegan soup. I had my ex-wife, grandma had a perfect vegan soup that we made just for him. And we made enough just for him. And he can take back on the road with him if he liked it. Sure enough. But then you get some of these stupid ass ones like you always hear 20 or 200 different green M&Ms, stuff like that here and there. Yeah, but we found one for Bowling for Soup. They wanted a naked picture of Blanche from the Golden Girls in poster form. And so we found it.
What is your problem? What is your
I went
problem
like that.
over here? You frustrated? Anything?
No, I went like this. So all of a sudden I found one.
Put that glass in front of you.
Me
Lee.
and my ex-wife found one for Bowling for Soup, a naked picture, and we blew it up in poster form for him. And he says, dude, you're in the record books because we only got 4 other places that's ever done this in your life. And now you're number 4. And he read it and I
So what that picture look like
I don't know. I really never saw it.
of Blanche?
Puckered boobs and a grilled cheese sandwich.
I never really saw it.
That was so specific.
But stuff like that is the writer. It was the hardest for me.
Lee, any input? The most frustrating thing?
Oh, dude, you ran a stage for a little bit, yeah.
I didn't run a stage. I was normally at his hip and he's the one that
But still,
you need to go do this, go
Yeah.
tell them this, and then I was the runner, if you
Yeah.
will. Me being an absolute dumbass and at the pavilion when they were flying these speaker arrays, shit's heavy.
Yeah.
I'm underneath it with the speaker on my back, trying to help steady things, and I could have died.
yeah, you could have actually. You could
Mark's
have.
like,
It
yep.
also in that those chains break. Yeah, you could have died.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Putting your life on the line.
Because it's what is it? 7 speakers, and they're size of that wall right there behind you. No, your door frame from speaker. Yeah.
That's pretty big.
And there's 7 on top of each other.
Holy crap.
And they're probably 300 pounds
Easily.
Yeah.
Easily.
easily.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mark?
You're a strong man.
Mm.
I was.
I mean, aside from like the initial setup of building the stage, building the canopy, and helping put the sound and lights together, the hardest thing for me was actually delegating. I would do, and I would have the old guard guys from the other stages come over and just rip me a new ass for saying, just make your crew do that. But I always got the young kids that wanted to get started. A lot of them are doing it for extra credit
Yeah.
or some sort of, stuff for school or scouts or something. And then, of course,
Work
you had,
release.
yeah,
Yeah, we had a couple of those. Yeah.
we didn't really, I didn't really have any of those, but you would get the you could always tell the starry-eyed kids that would show up wanting to, oh, who's playing here? Is anybody famous playing here? And if you gave them their t-shirt and their laminate, their backstage pass for working that specific
Yeah.
stage, they would disappear. And there were times where I'd go have to drive over to the pavilion and I'd find half a dozen of my kids that were at my stage one day
Somebody
and
else.
then gone. Yeah, over working for Joe.
Yeah, that's okay.
As Joe was doing nothing and just pointing this way. And
Yeah, but see, that's
But
how Joe came up as, you're in charge. You point, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas that's what a lot of the festival guys saw in me was that, hey, I'm very hands-on. And
That's why
you
we
don't
were
make
different.
anybody do something that you wouldn't do, more or less.
No.
No, I
absolutely not.
was raised. I did that my first couple of years.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But my thing is, Mike took me under his wing, and that's what Mike did. And so I had to learn what Mike had to do. And so I was taught through his generation and my generation and everything else to do this, tell people to
He
do
just
this.
taught you how to do what
And
he did.
You had these two, this man right here was his second right-hand man.
Yeah.
I told my second right-hand man to do stuff, and
You have 2 right hands?
oh yeah, I did. I had my right hand where I had to lift shit, and then this man, mine was
Yeah.
Dan. Dan was phenomenal on doing. Do you need to do this? Go up, tell people to do that. While I was doing other things too, on a political note or on a side note, how to fix problems that was the bands here. I had to be the front
You
for.
were orchestrating.
Yeah,
more or
I had to
less.
be the front for the band members that do come in, or how he knows where his bands were coming in was the person that the stage manager for the band comes in and said, "Hey, this is not set up like how you said it. You need to do this." So I was thinking, "Oh my god! All right, let's go fix this problem. I'll fix this. All right, I got you to make the band happy." So yeah.
Most of the people I dealt with like that were at Smooth Jazz. You remember how big a pain in the ass most of the keyboard players were? They would piss and moan about where the position of the keyboard riser was, and
Yeah.
oh, it's got to be further upstage, and oh, this isn't for the rider. Remember that one jackass who was like, "Oh, where'd you get this rider?" And I'm like, "I got it from the production company." "Oh, well, that's wrong." I said, "Well, then that's on you." I said, "Because your stage plot says riser here,
Yep.
upstage here and here." "Oh, well, that's wrong. I'll get you a new one." I'm like, He's like, and then he's like, oh, you got someplace I can hook up a printer? I go, unless there's one in the production trailer, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like some of these people are just ridiculous. If they're not conveying the up to the minute information that you need, you give them what they ask for. And
Right,
if they give
right.
you any shit, you give it back.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, guys. For what I've been writing on this thing here, and this is the first time doing this. This is more of a speed round for both of you guys. I'm gonna name off 5 different things, and you just give me a 1-word answer to describe that. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Lee, we're gonna go with you first. Joe riding the scooter. 1 word.
Him time to think. That's not nice.
It's not the same questions though.
Okay.
The same words.
I'm trying to be nice. And you just want a one word.
One word to describe it.
Speed round.
Fig. I'm sorry, that's the first thing that popped in my head.
Kissing cousins.
Kissing cousins?
1 word.
I got one. Awkward.
Slippery Bob.
Underwear.
Soap on a rope. 1 word.
Prison.
Okay. Taking a dump in a public restroom.
How the hell you come up with these?
I've been over here writing the whole time.
I know.
Stealth.
Favorite Mark.
Uh-huh.
Donald Trump.
POTUS.
Moist towelettes.
Thank you.
Moist.
Midget sex tapes.
Bomb.
Ellen DeGeneres.
Ugh.
Donkey punches.
Please.
I'm gonna go. No, I'm gonna go off with this.
No.
I'm only gonna ask one for both.
No.
No.
You can't steal my idea.
I'm not stealing your idea.
Yeah, you
I'm
are.
gonna go off of your idea.
Stop stealing my idea.
I know I'm gonna go off your idea.
No.
I only got one for each.
No.
I only got one for
No.
each.
No. You can't jump on the bandwagon now. No.
Wow, deny.
I'll let him have it. I'll let him have it. It's the first time ever.
First time. You guys are the first
You
one.
are
to do
the
it.
first time ever to him to do this.
So the Third Eye Truth Theorem speed round.
Yeah, now
What do you
we'll
got?
call it that. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. That was kind of weird for me.
That was fun.
I like how he's trying to bait me with like political shit, like
I
Trump.
did.
That's
Ellen
got
DeGeneres.
The
Why
funny
couldn't you
thing
give
is-
that to Lee? I would have been, but Donkey Punch. I was like, oh, he
He's like,
knows me.
his
He
face
really knows me.
So I got one question for the both of you, honestly.
No, I'm gonna lie.
No, you
I'm gonna lie
can.
my ass off right now. Just
You
because
can.
said
You
that.
can right ahead. You can right ahead. So, if you could tell yourself 38 years later, to start up a rock band, what would you tell yourself?
I got no regrets doing any of this stuff. I mean, I regret some of the things, losing touch with some people, or maybe the way things, but you know, musicians are such a strange bunch. Guitar players specifically, they are very left brain people, but I've met some that are, I mean, I had one guitar player that was so crazy that it was like, I can't believe that this guy's that creative to be a guitar player and that good. But, you know, when you wake up alone naked in some chick's closet and then her roommate has to get you out and then she can't find the roommate. That was, and then the guy's getting a Hummer on my couch at a party at my apartment. in the middle of a party. He's covering the,
don't know. I have to believe you. Have not to believe you on this one.
he was covering the chick
Shit.
with a couch cushion. In the middle of a party, there's like 60 people in my apartment, and you just see the couch cushion. Bing,
Almost spit that water out.
Well, this is after my roommate kicked him out of his room because the waterbed didn't have no sheets on it. It's like, dude, get out of my room.
It's just a rock. It's okay. You don't see anything, Mike.
Look, my hands are right here.
Look, man, no hands.
Mike, I'm not doing nothing. Yeah, same aspect. Yeah, I know how you feel.
So no, I mean, no regrets. Just, some of the relationships you gotta take the good with the bad.
Now you, Lee. Same question.
Really, no regret.
Regret?
Blood syndrome.
Regret?
Doing
Regret.
Joe's making up words.
You like my drink, don't
I
you?
mean-
Rag wets.
Is that tattooed on your chest?
I mean, obviously, I wish there are some instances where I wish I had taken that left turn in Albuquerque, but
Do you really? Why though? Since you said it like that.
didn't move the cause forward. It was a sidestep, maybe, or just an ill decision.
But I'll make a good thing out of a bad thing, right? Well, how you said that. You would not find your true love right now.
True.
It is.
True.
You
Again,
wouldn't-
I
you
don't
wouldn't.
regret
I know.
decisions I made.
Yeah.
There's some decisions that could have been made
Could
better.
have been better, but you're better off what you went through, and you would not find your true love that you are with now.
Was that the only reason?
Yeah.
Like that gas station sushi that one time on our way back from Three Oaks. Remember, you ruined 3 pairs of underwear.
You didn't.
Oh.
And the upholstery.
You weren't stealthy enough.
You didn't get to take a step out, huh? So
NASA space diapers, I'm telling you.
Let's get ready to wrap
Yeah.
this up.
I was gonna say.
All right, guys. You guys know the last call. You guys
Oh,
do
we
shout
changed
outs.
it. And no, we changed it since then. We did
Have we?
final thought.
Yeah, we did
now
final
it-
thought.
Now it's
We do a last call now. So same thing. So it's you and things that are coming up in the near future for you. I'm gonna
You
pass
go
it around.
first.
My buddy Sam over at Red Coach Donuts. Have you had a Red Coach donut?
No,
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah, I have.
Yes,
I have.
we have,
Those are good. They were
but-
really good. They're really good.
That's your
They
shout
are
out.
good. That's my shout out.
All right, my shout outs to all of our friends, fans, and family that support what we do. Family specifically, we appreciate you guys supporting what we do. Especially Joe and James for doing this and inviting us every year.
Do it. Come on, Joe. Come on. Do it. Do it like you. Yeah.
I'll do it. Yes. You're welcome every year.
We appreciate you guys supporting the local scene, whether it's music or any of the folks. I mean, you guys are keeping the vibe alive as far as spotlighting local people and
Getting
regional
closer
people.
to 200 episodes too, man.
We'll be back.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll be watching.
Okay. Joe, go ahead.
All right. Since it's on me now, so now I would like to ask this question
Dude,
on
as
my
we're
no.
wrapping
I
it
like
up,
to,
man,
no.
what are
It's
you
my
talking about?
final. It's my final thought.
That's
I
a
like to ask-
thought, not a question.
If you could come back, what you wanted every 2 months, 3 months, what? Sorry, it's my final thought. So you're gonna come back every other year now. So on that,
So no difference at all.
Yeah, no
it's the
difference.
same thing.
So-
yeah,
so you feel the same, but I always glad to have you guys both on. It's an enlightenment of what we have in cells. Because if we had you guys on every 6 months, 4 months, I'm not doing my job myself. We're not doing our job here. If nobody wants to come on our show here, we're booked out till end of July right now. We're doing something good for the area, like how you said it. So thank you for noticing that you don't come back for maybe a year and a half, if that. we're doing something right here in Southwest Michigan. And for that, I'm glad for what you guys do for the music industry myself, because you guys are awesome. Your guys' tour doesn't matter if it's 36 days, 12 days, 180 days. I don't care. You guys produce music because you love it. You live it. You have normal jobs that you live normal day lives, and you want to be with the person that you're with no matter what. And you live that through your band. So for that, I give you guys keep on rocking it out for how many shows doesn't matter. People love you for who you are. People are going to watch you for who you are. So keep rocking it out.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. Sure,
Guys, for me, it's always a thrill talking to both of you, man. You guys are like a duo. Like I mean,
I wanted John now.
a duo that I enjoy talking to you guys, man. Mark, you crack me up, man. It comes out of your you don't know what to love. You take he gives you shots and you keep taking them, man.
I know how you feel. It's okay.
But you, man,
It's been that way for
yeah,
30,
and you guys, man,
38 years.
yeah, you guys are like this, man. And that's a cool thing to see, man. I appreciate you guys.
Of this shit.
And not only that, you guys been playing music together for so long in the area. Everybody knows you. And everybody loves watching you guys play. And like I said, you guys you have your own niche. Don't worry about the other guys do what they're doing. You guys got your shit down, pat to a science. And I love it, man. You wouldn't be Dartboard Compromise if you didn't have that.
True.
Thank you for that. I appreciate you guys so much. Joe's who's on next week?
Oh shit. We have Allie. I gotta get the name right because they'll be mad if I
Don't
don't.
be making up one.
I know.
Sound it out.
Where'd it go? No, where'd it go?
Sound it out.
Oh, there. Allie. Ivy Alley Social House from
Okay.
South Bend, Mishawaka area. They do the duck pin bowl and the bowling alley type of stuff. And then on Wednesday we have Jeremy, the brother of Joe, Dublin.
Oh, the
Yeah.
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Okay,
thank
okay.
you.
All right.
Yeah.
Guys, once again, for all those who are watching on any of our platforms, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. And we want to thank Mark Van Patten, Lee Ramirez for joining us tonight. Guys, go watch them when they play. Come out to the community. Keep this going. This live
Means a
music.
lot to us.
Live music going.
Support live music.
Yes.
Support
Yes.
James and Joe.
Thank you so much, guys. This is episode 183, guys. We're getting out of here. We love you so much. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.